Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, on this channel we talk about marketing, lifestyle, fashion, and everything in between. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about something that you've probably heard way too many times: UGC. UGC this, UGC that, UGC this, UGC, 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 UGC. You hear it every single day. You probably don't know what I mean. So this is a bare bones, down to the basic, what is UGC. By the title, you probably already know UGC 101. So basically all the basic things you need to know about UGC. Whether your passion is fashion, gaming, cooking, even streaming, you have to know what UGC is, because at the end of the day, it affects everyone's daily life, whether you tend to believe it or not. First off, we have to figure out what UGC is. UGC means user-generated content. This refers to any format, whether video or picture, or even a written article written by a consumer of products or filmed by a consumer of products, showcasing that product or brand to an audience. It could come in form of a makeup tutorial, skincare tutorial, you playing a video game, or even streaming on something like Twitch. Now, let's talk about how you can get started in UGC. There are 5 basic steps on how to get started in UGC, and that being you being on the creator side, creating UGC for brands. So before we get into the details of how you can get started in UGC, let's talk about why brands or companies look for UGC creators. UGC content is a way to humanize a brand. So they use this to be able, as a marketing tactic, to be able to feel relatable to their audience through the use of these creators showcasing their products in its natural habitat. So whether it be a skincare product being sent to a skincare creator to create the video for the brand to post on their socials to showcase that, oh, this regular person uses our products and this is the result it has gotten them. Why don't you try it? It brings in the element of conviction to a brand where a photo shoot or a stilled image cannot do so much. One reason why brands have focused on UGC content is because it's a lot more affordable than traditional marketing, but it also works better for the day and age that we're in than traditional marketing. So as much as traditional marketing and photo shoots and product overlay is amazing, UGC gives more depth to a brand than a traditional photo can, because photos are also UGC, especially when created by a brand. But showcasing a skincare product in your bathroom through a photo won't be the same way a brand does a photo shoot for their product. So that humanizes the brand in that aspect. But now let's get into the basics of how you can become a UGC creator. Anybody can be a UGC creator. You could wake up this morning and say, I want to be a UGC creator, but these are the steps you need to take before you can even get there. First off, find your passion. Choosing a niche or a category that you want to fall into as UGC creator, whether it be cooking or skincare or fashion or beauty, you have to choose a niche that you fall into as a creator for you to be able to start creating content. Choose a platform that you want to use, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. You have to have a platform that would act as your portfolio to be able to gain visibility for a brand. So at the end of the day, having many followers is not the goal of you choosing this platform, but to have a place where you can say, oh, these are all the content I have created. This is what my videos look like, so that a brand can know if they want to work with you as a UGC creator. Invest in quality equipment. So if you're filming talking videos, have a reasonable enough mic where your audio is good enough for people to be able to hear you clearly, because audio is a very big thing, as well as having a good phone or camera that you can shoot content on. You do not necessarily need a camera. You can start with your phone as long as your camera is good enough. And what is good enough in a camera is subjective, because you can use an iPhone or you can use a Samsung, but as long as your video is clear, that's a good enough camera to start with. As well as investing in lighting, because we all know that you might not always get the best lighting from sun, but you can always start with shooting in front of a window or shooting in the daytime so that you have the best quality of sunlight coming in. But if that's not feasible for you, you can always have a starter light that you could use for content creation. Create content consistently. So create content consistently helps you develop your skill as a content creator. You have a better eye for visuals, a better grasp on how to create certain aesthetic videos or capture certain angles of products, and you overall get a sense of what you're supposed to do at the end of the day. And creating consistently would help you develop your skills over time. So that's why I would advise you to create content consistently, because you then develop your skills each time you try something new and try a new product or try a new shot or try anything new, honestly. And also reach out to brands. That's fifth tip. Pitch your services to brands. Saying that you do not have large enough audience to start reaching out to brands kind of defeats the purpose of UGC, because UGC in itself aims to uplift smaller creators who are not large-scale influencers at that point in time. UGC is a source of income for smaller creators, for them to be able to have access to the same material that larger creators have, as well as give them a source of income while they are still growing their platforms. So don't be afraid to reach out to brands, because at the end of the day, these brands are always looking. Even if they aren't looking, they would keep you in mind as long as your content is good and reaches their standard. So don't be afraid to reach to brands. And there you have it, a bare bones beginner's guide to UGC 101. In a different video, I will be going into more depth about UGC, but for now, you could check out my video here on pitching to brands, as well as a video that I also have here, negotiating to brands. They will also be in the description below for you to be able to go watch them if you have any further questions. But for now, have a great day, have a great life. Until next time, live beautifully.